What's up? How you doing? Here we are Wednesday evening, and tonight we're gonna make tenderloin, pork tenderloin on skewers. I know we say it's like our brain is trying to find words to say, and that's buying time. People say some people say some people say you know. So anyway, and I have some hot sauce, which ironically I just took out of the refrigerator. Never tried this before. It says pure ghost pepper right there. So we begin here. You know, earlier today I saw, I think it was like a 78 or 77, maybe it was a 77, but one of those years, Pontiac Trans Am. I'm a big fan of that car. Smokey and the Bandit, that came out and made that car very, very popular. So I was a kid, and somebody in my neighborhood had that car. Bit of a cool breeze, you know. And I remember it's a little bit noisy out here. A lot of mama's boys driving their little fast cars. But anyway, I remember looking at him and going, wow, that's amazing. I wish I had that kind of car. Although I was more of a GTO, 67 GTO, 6970, the Judge. But I also liked that Trans Am. And so talking to him one day, and he was talking about the Trans Am. I think he was like in his early 30s, late 20s, somewhere in there. And then he got in the Trans Am and he peeled out. And I thought it was amazing. But as we all know, Pontiac doesn't exist anymore. Like Pontiac. Pontiac was a good car, good company. But they got rid of that one. They got rid of Oldsmobile. I mean, I'd rather have Pontiac than Buick. But that's the way it goes. Cut these up in little pieces. Don't cut them too small because they dry out. You cook them, they dry out. Alright, I'm back. I had to do a little editing there because I wasn't saying much, and I was just cutting the pork, and it was a little bit boring, so I cut it out. And here I am, live again. Been raining a lot here, like a lot. Today was crazy. I mean, it's raining right now, but it's kind of like a drizzle. But earlier it was coming down. Getting a little tired of the rain. But you know, they always say we need it. I know we need it, but wish they could space it out a little bit. I've seen reservoirs, they're full. Aqueducts are rolling in water. It's crazy. I went to a place today, railroad tracks, and the road I take to get to the backside was washed out. Must have been like, I don't know, 3 feet of water in there. Couldn't go through, it was all mud. So I didn't chance it because I noticed that somebody ahead of me had chanced it, and they were stuck. Their truck was like tilted sideways. So I said, I'm not going that way. common sense. I wouldn't go through it, you know, that spot even if he wasn't there, because it looked deep, very deep. Nice day today, except for the rain. I mean, I don't mind it as much if you have something to do indoors. The old days, you'd go to the mall. Now, the mall is not a big deal anymore. Back then, you'd end up going to Sears or Woolworths, another place, cheap stuff. You know, nothing great, but you would kill time there. Spice this up a little bit. Not much, you know, salt, pepper, garlic. I put oregano. And I put high quality smoked paprika. It's got a nice smell to it now. I do not like lamb. Disgusting. I don't like anything about lamb. I don't like the way it looks when it's alive. I don't like the way it smells when it's dead. Just don't like it. Give me a nice steer, nice bull, cow, you know. But lamb, awful. That would be an animal I would have as a pet. I would not eat that. I know people like it, but I don't like it. Even goat, not a fan of goat. Many years ago, in the 90s, I went and bought goat. And the reason I bought it is because the butcher, he was cutting some goat up for somebody ahead of me. I was going to get chicken, and he cut the goat up in cubes. And when I looked at it, I go, wow, that looks, it was bright red, looked very delicious. So I said, I don't know what I told him, give me like 3 pounds of goat. I went home, I cooked it like I usually cook chicken. And it was rubbery, it was very hard to eat. Apparently I cooked it too long. I think goat you're supposed to cook briefly so you can get salmonella. But did not like it. There's another animal I'm not a fan of, goat. Just don't like it. I'll eat cow, steer, bison, which up until recently I had no idea about bison, but now I've had it and it's very, very tasty. Very tasty. Chicken I'll eat, ostrich. So I don't know what the deal was with my cats. They've always gotten along. I've had them for years now. They've never had a fight. They don't even hiss at each other. Very friendly cats. Well, day before yesterday, or what, it was yesterday, my mistake. Yesterday, in the hallway, about 6 o'clock in the morning, we heard some vicious cat screaming out there. And I was like, what is that? So my daughter got frightened a little bit, you know, she was like, what's going on? I got up, and at first I thought, did another cat from the outside break in and my cats were like pissed off? No, that did not happen. So what happened was, I have 3 cats. I have those Morris looking ones, the orange looking ones, 2 of them, and then I have a all black one, which is my favorite one. Well, the all black one got aggressive on the other 2, and they were afraid of her. She had never done that before. They were hiding on her, and she was looking for them, like aggressively looking. And then when she would find them, she would run after them and start that extreme cat meow, that angry cat meow. So I had no idea what was going on, and they were like hiding underneath couches and behind you know, boxes to stay away from her. So not a fan of those cars, big mama boy cars. Anyway, so the whole day was like that. Whole day she would track him down and go after him. And I said, for this, because that's my smartest cat. She's very intelligent. Anyway, so I said, if she's doing that, they did something to her and she's like holding a grudge, trying to teach them a lesson. Anyway, today, same thing. Started off with vicious attacks. The other cats were scared, they were running away, and she was going after them. And then around lunchtime, I go inside, I see one cat, I don't know what the third one was, but one cat, the black cat, was on one couch, the other cat was on a separate couch facing opposite directions. And I said, oh, they must still be angry at each other. So let about an hour go by. I went back in there, and now they were cuddling each other on the same couch. And you know, later on when I was looking at them again, they were there for like a few hours just cuddling. The orange cat, the one that looks like the cat from 9 Lives, he was licking her, fixing her up. So I don't know what happened. Apparently they're okay right now though. But she's very smart. The things she does, the other two, I mean, they're average, but she's above average intelligence. Just like that character, you know, Clint Eastwood played, Escape from Alcatraz. Love that movie. I could have escaped from that prison. I could have. But anyway, when they brought him in, it was like a rainy night or something. They brought him in, Clint Eastwood, by boat, and then he comes out, and there's a piece of paper where they have his records, and the camera zooms in, and it says, I think it says like intelligence, and right underneath it or next to it, it says superior. So we know something's going to happen where he's going to outsmart them. But that was a good movie. I love that movie. They had another one that was way before that one, where Telly Savalas was in it and a few other legends. And it was a double movie. I don't know if it was a television thing, but it was long. It had 2 parts to it. Had like the 40s, it had the 60s in it. So that was a good one. But I like the Clint Eastwood one a little bit more compact. Everything was faster. Anyway, I'm gonna cook these now and see what happens. Bye.